Alright, today I'm going to talk to you about how you can fall asleep within literally 5 minutes, couple minutes, or almost instantly. Now, there's a lot that goes into this. Like, for example, you can't have consumed a lot of caffeine, you gotta have been doing stuff during the day, but essentially, the way you can fall asleep very quickly, I'll give you a few different key points, this is the main one, is you have to have exercise, done some sort of physical activity that you can exert your body's energy, so that way you're depleted, you're tired, and let me put it this way, let's say if you play a sport, right, let's say you do football, after a long game or after a long practice, you come home, you're like exhausted, you're tired, you're ready to go to bed, you go to bed, best sleep ever, right? Best sleep ever. It's because of all that exercise, cardio work you did during the day that got your body to that point of exhaustion where now you can go to bed and rest because your body knows that it's used up a lot of energy, now it has to recover and doesn't have a lot left. So if you try going to bed without having done something during the day, something physical, something challenging, then your body's not gonna, it's still gonna have all of that energy. It's gonna be like, why are you going to sleep? You still have all of this energy. You don't need rest right now. So you'll notice that if you lay around all day, lay in bed all day, sit on the couch, eat shit, then you're gonna have a lot harder time of falling asleep. Now, my next point is your circadian rhythm. This is your body's natural clock. Alright, so basically, your body can kind of tell when it's time to get up, when it's time to go outside, start the day, start tasks, whatever, and it knows when it's time to lay down, rest, recover, go to sleep. And the way it knows this is by what times you go to sleep, what times you wake up, how consistent your schedule is, and by the sun and the moon, alright, the light outside. So let's talk about the light outside first. If you go out early in the morning when the sun's coming up and you just stay out there for a couple minutes, ground yourself to the earth, alright, barefoot, whatever, and look at the sun. I'm not saying to do sun gazing. Obviously it is good for you when the sun's in a more darker position, like during sunrises or sunsets. You can build up that tolerance because it is good for you. Studies have shown that, or not studies, if you look at all of the more healthy civilizations, cultures in the world, they're all the ones that are outside a lot looking at the sun. Not necessarily looking at the sun, but getting a lot more sun. And like, that's the only way to really get sunlight into your eyes, is just looking directly at the sun. Don't go overboard with this and look at it during the day. That's not what I'm saying, but do your own research, alright? Don't take my word for it. But essentially, when you look at like the outdoors, the sky, the heavens, in the morning, your body's circadian rhythm, your natural body's clock will be set because it will see the sun coming up and it'll say, okay, this is morning. So it's going to give you energy for the day. It's going to set that now now is the time to start the day. I'm not going to be sleeping anytime soon. It's going to begin your releasement of energy. And then once you go out at night and see, oh, it's night, it's like, okay, day's over, time to go to bed. And this is especially important for the sleep schedule because it correlates. So let's say this all relates to like our natural instincts of human hunter-gatherers, right? Our primal instincts, the way we used to live thousands of years ago. And if you go to sleep consistently every night, your body's obviously going to get used to that. You're going to have easier time getting up, going to bed every day. And let's say, for example, I saw this on a podcast somewhere, basically, if you stay up like later than you're normally supposed to, than your schedule, your body's going to like tell. It's going to be like, maybe there's some sort of danger that I have to be awake for. And then if you go to sleep, you're only going to sleep for like a short amount of time. You're going to wake up like pretty early because Your body might think that there might be more danger, so I have to get up and keep watch. If that makes sense. And again, don't take my word for it. Go look into this yourself. Look up the circadian rhythm, how that works, and how our primate brains associate our survival instincts and sleep. So this has happened to me a bunch of times. Like, I could go to sleep pretty late. That's not according to my sleep schedule, and I'll wake up early. Obviously, I'll still be tired, but I'll be like alert. And you'll know. You'll feel it once you do that. So what I've covered so far is you have to exert a lot of energy during the day, and you have to set your circadian rhythm and maintain a good sleep schedule. Now, what else? Lights. Ah yes, lights. We all know this is the information that's everywhere, alright? Looking at your phone before you go into bed, obviously a no-no. We know that. I don't even follow that. I just turn my night shift on and put my phone down on my nightstand before I go to bed and be done with it, because it doesn't really affect me. But lights in your room do affect your sleep, because obviously no light is supposed to be good for us when it's nighttime, because there should be no other source of light other than the sun in our brains, right? So another source of light will tell you that, okay, maybe it's not time to go to bed yet. It's going to get into your eyes, into your brain. It's going to send those signals in your receptors. So I'll show you. What I've actually done is, as you can see, I put this tape over these lights. It's not covering the light completely because I still got to see the light, but it doesn't emit it as much. It's not as bright. I can barely see it. And it's in here in my mouse, and then up here on my external hard drives. So those are just those little lights that you're gonna see when you're laying in bed, and those can disrupt your sleep. So you can just get some sort of tape to just cover it, and then be done with it there. And then, like for my fan, there's little blue lights that show like the level of it. And what I'll do is I'll just get like I take my clothes off when I see it, like my socks and everything. I'll put my socks, I'll just cover the light there, and then boom. There's not going to be a lot of lights. It's going to be very dark, because what you want is pitch black room, because it has to imitate night. Because we don't sleep outside anymore. Most of us, we don't sleep outside anymore in tents or huts or in caves. We sleep in rooms where there's lights, LEDs. You know, you want to make sure that every single light is off. It's as dark as possible, because that's where you can be best set for sleep. And another thing is melatonin. Don't take melatonin. Don't. If you might have heard that it's not good for your testosterone. It's not good, especially for us pubescent males. Look into it. I think Andrew Huberman spoke a little bit about this. He has a lot of good information on health and sleep and all that. So I would recommend you check him out. And then another really key factor is moving in your sleep. So your body's going to test you to see if you're ready to fall asleep. It's going to give you little itches and stuff. And if you're moving around a lot, then you can't fall asleep, obviously. If you want to fall asleep quick, then you have to just remain still. Don't move at all. Alright, you have to relax all of your body parts, all of your muscles. You have to relax your brain. Alright? You can start praying in your head. You can just start doing some sort of breath work that'll calm your body down, slow your heart rate, lower your blood pressure and all that. That will also help you fall asleep quicker. The main positions to sleep are either on your back or on your side. And the way you want to sleep on your back is just, I can't really demonstrate it for you, but just straight spine, hands at your side. And then for your side, if you look into how we naturally sleep, like animals, like gorillas, most gorillas, they go like this. Their hand is like here, and their arms like over them, kind of like that. And you can just do that for your pillow. Honestly, pillows aren't really necessary for your sleep, but that is another way you can sleep. So you can just hold one of those two positions. Obviously, sleeping on your stomach's not good, it's most comfortable. But it's gonna mess up your face, it's gonna cause asymmetry because falling on your face at night over a large amount of time, which is your sleep, is not good. So pick one of those two and just stay completely still like that. Breathe, pray in your head, ask the Lord to give you some rest to your eyes, rest to your eyelids, and be done with it there. You'll be asleep quick. If you apply everything I gave you in this video, guaranteed you'll be out in under 5 minutes. Under 5 minutes max. Guaranteed. But alright, that's pretty much it for the video. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next one. God bless.